sorry I'm not sitting prepared. Oh, hi all. This is obviously a live unboxing of this giant AmiAmi box from last month, as well as a more box. We'll do the more box second because that'll be fun and surprising for you guys. It'll also show you my addiction, which I think is always a great way of starting. So let's get the AmiAmi box started. I am so excited for this. There's a lot in here. If you've looked at my Twitter, there's a lot. Like, get ready for a bunch of unboxing videos that you weren't realizing all came out in May. And it's gonna get just even more hectically incredible from here. Hold on. Sorry about that. Nope, gotta cut even more. Didn't break all the way. There we go. So paper, like always, there will always be a ton of paper in here. So let's get the thing that I didn't think I was actually going to buy out of the way. And that is the Toyworks Victor Nikiforov figure. I actually wasn't going to buy this because $100 seemed like a bit too much for him, especially because his face is still questionable quality-wise. But AmiAmi had him on sale for about $70 brand new. And I was like, $70 is a lot more doable for a figure. Especially if his face is still questionable. And it is. It looks like it. You can't see it the greatest in here, but you will in the unboxing video. I'll make sure he's very clearly visible. But I now own all the Yuri on Ice figures for Victor. And obviously, to keep going with the Yuri on Ice track, we have our first alternate costumes for them, which is Casual Yuri. There's two of them because my friend and me bought this. I love the design on the box, though. They're in the little mini boxes, which is awkward in comparison to previous ones, but also they've got a lot less parts. So I understand these boxes. They make sense. It's going to still be awkward trying to fit them in my collection and hide them, but I like that I have that. I have another Yuri Nendroid, and the next month will be Victor, and the month after that will be Yuri Plisetsky. Continuing with what my friend bought, we finally got the last of her figures that was lost, which is Reiji from Utano Pritsuma. She was really happy that this guy just came on and he wasn't extremely expensive. Continuing with what she has, we have Yu Yu Hakusho plushies. Yoko Kurama, and Hiei. I'm going to keep them in their bag. Actually, no. I'm going to be bad and open up her bag because there's other stuff in here. They put all her Yu Yu Hakusho stuff in here, so that's actually really cool. So she's got some charms. She's got the Kurama charm. Is that an Apollo Justice plushie? Yes, that is Apollo Justice. I got it on AmiAmi. Wait. I either got Apollo on AmiAmi or I got one of the others on AmiAmi. I think it was Apollo. I don't know if you were still able to get him. Most of the time with plushies, even with figures, it's really hard. Once they make the stock, they're kind of gone. I bet you could find him on some secondhand retailers, especially on like eBay and stuff. But I don't know if he's still available on AmiAmi itself. I think they're out of stock of him, but you can always check. This is her Hiei charm, and then she has a Yoko Kurama and an alternate Hiei button. So those are her Yu Yu stuff, and then obviously let's actually show you guys the plushies. While I've opened her bag of goodies, I'm actually really amazed that they kept all her goodies in the same bag. It's like, oh, that's actually pretty handy. I just get to hand her a bag and some boxes. Obviously these, I really wanted this for a couple of the charms. So some of these will be on sale because I obviously bought a whole box for like one or two. Because some people like selling these things secondhand really expensive. So it seems like there's a resurgence of Yuri on Ice and it's amazing and I love it. And then we have my Akai Nendroid. Do I ever shop on SD? Sometimes. I sometimes shop on SD. It really depends. If I want something much more handmade than anything else. I definitely have shopped on SD to get some of the things that the materials I need to make my Captain America shields. So there's the Akai Nendroid. I'm not happy he's in a small box. That doesn't make me happy, especially because he got delayed and now he's in a tiny box. Because he's not going to match with Conan, and I don't like it when things don't match with Conan. And then obviously the last one, this was one of the last things I had missing from the last box, which was the osomatsu-san diorama from Good Smile Company. So this is my guilty pleasure. Let me have my guilty pleasure. I really loved how it had all the boys and they were all so adorable, and I really wanted it. And that was the box that we got lost in the mail. And had to wait 5 months for them to finally repay me my money. But I saw this turn up. This is used. Shockingly enough, this is a used figure. And you see how mint condition this box is in? At most you could tell by the plastic that it's been rewrapped. But this is going to be fun. And so I'm unboxing it for you guys because they've retaped it. So it's an unboxing. It's just an unboxing of a used figure. So that's everything from the AmiAmi box. So let's get into our little extra more box. If I can get the AmiAmi box out of the way and get some more box. Well, you guys aren't going to see it at the moment, but yeah, it's here. It's in front of me. Where'd I put the knife? That's not the thing you want to hear on a stream, is where'd I put the knife? There it is. So first, gotta open up the stuff. So I was actually amazed. This box was sent through FedEx, same day as the AmiAmi box. The AmiAmi box is just done through EMS, which is just Japanese post to US post. But it's the fast Japanese post to US post because that's what I pay for. It's also the one that's insured. So honestly speaking, guys, EMS is the best shipping. But for this situation, this box was heavier. And it was the same size dimension as the AmiAmi box. It's just a little tiny bit not as tall. But because it's heavier, it was going to cost $100 to ship this EMS. But it only cost me $80 to ship it through FedEx. And as you can see, they came at the same time, which was actually a little more terrifying. So this big thing. I'm actually really happy because my proxy almost threw this stuff away because I hadn't realized their policy had changed. So let's get the things before we get into what I am most excited about. And it's kind of a birthday present to myself, what I am most excited about. But let's get into the other goods. If they are not taped up like there's no tomorrow, I have no clue who packaged this. The only thing about proxying is that sometimes, especially Japanese people, they are really, really good at packing things. I'm amazed sometimes at how great the Japanese people are at packing things so that they don't break. So this one was a replacement. I actually missed out on the original pre-orders for it, and I was actually really, really upset that I did that. And look at it! It's Rin! It's the Rin! What character is on my shirt? It's Kageyama from Haikyuu. But this is the Rin birthday tapestry. I missed out on the Rin's birthday last year because they were doing the pre-orders so early. So that's some of the goods that were in here because KyoAni, the company who makes Free, their shop suddenly had some of the birthday goods from last year back up on it. And I was like, oh my god, these are back up. As well as pre-ordering Haru for this year. And I was just like, okay, if you're back up, then we're purchasing these while I can. Because I could not find anybody who was willing to sell it secondhand. I really couldn't. I was actually amazed by that. So we also bought the cup. Because that was the other thing I loved about the birthday gifts last year, were the cups. Come on. If it'll open. Alrighty, we're gonna cut into you. Because this thing doesn't like us. Come on. I just cut you open. Anime recommendations for a 12-year-old. I'd say Haikyuu is definitely a good anime, but it's very much a sports anime, so that's definitely a topic that can be in discussion. I'd say My Hero Academia is definitely a good anime at this current season that I'd say is really a good quality anime for any age, and especially if you're 12 years old, kind of hit the demographic that My Hero Academia is going for. Other than that, Food Wars possibly, but that I wouldn't also recommend that. But I also take back my recommendation of Food Wars. I recommended it, then I take it back because I realized other things around it. The Ace Attorney anime I also suggest. And then Tales of Asteria the X, The Cross. That's another anime I'd also suggest. All of those are good anime. Don't listen to me about Food Wars. If you're 12 years old, don't listen to me about Food Wars. I totally forgot how Food Wars likes to take itself in certain topics. But here's the Rin cup. I'm so happy I have it. It will finally go with my Haru cup. And then obviously with it comes his little chibi birthday art in a little tiny towel. There we go. Little tiny hand towel. So I'm really happy I have this. I'm happy that they had it so fast. I was so shocked at how fast this came because I thought it would come with the other stuff. But now we get into the best thing in this. The thing I am most excited about. If I can get this thing out. Yeah. Haikyuu is Haikyu. And then sometimes you'll see people spell it with an extra U. You wouldn't really do that with the English version, nor should you technically do it with the Japanese version, but that's a difference of opinion on how you should be writing Japanese words. But that's how Haikyuu is done. And the issue with sports anime is it's not so much about if you like playing the sport, it's more about your enjoyment of the characters. Like, there are sports animes that I hate certain sports, like baseball. I absolutely hate baseball, but I love a baseball anime and I hate another baseball anime. It really is more about the characters, your connections, and if you're okay with how certain plots are derived. Because trust me, certain plots can really get your, grind your gears. So you guys are probably wondering what's in my lap. What's in my lap is the entire Prince of Tennis anime. This is my favorite anime of all time. It probably will always be my favorite anime of all time. I own the English set, but here in America we only got 50 episodes. And the Japanese set is split up in 45 volumes, guys. So there's 45 DVDs in this. I am actually really amazed at how many DVDs are going to be in my collection. So, this is a lot. This is a lot. I understood why it was $100 in shipping. Okay, yeah, let's get those on my feet. Okay, that's volume 3, 6, 5. I don't even know if we'll actually organize this all correctly. I don't want to like organize it on the stream because you guys might get bored, but I also really want this to actually look all nice. Okay, so volume 1. Each of these volumes has 4 episodes, which is rare for a Japanese DVD, and also still really low compared to our standards. And you're wondering, why is it a DVD? Well, Prince of Tennis is, the anime should be turning 10 years it should be, I know it should be over 10 years old. But it's an early 2000s anime, let's put it that way. So that's volume 3. Volume 4. Yeah, I'm not going to go through all of it, but I wanted to like show you guys how amazingly cool the covers are, because I really enjoy them. And then I have a Japanese PS2, so that's actually how I'm going to be playing these guys. We do not share a region code with Japan when it comes to DVDs. We do with Blu-rays though. So if you ever feel the need that you need to buy something in Japanese, you can on Blu-ray. Okay, so that's volume 10 through 18. So many things. Volume 37 through 45. But I'm really happy that I can finally say my Prince of Tennis collection is complete. I own all of the anime, and I own all of the manga in Japanese and English. That's really what I wanted to say with this. And this was a birthday present to myself, really. So it is huge, guys. Like, I can make a huge pile of DVDs. I wonder if it will reach to where you guys can see it. I think it can. There we go. The DVDs are this tall when stacked together. That is 45 volumes. It's gonna take up more than a shelf on my bookcase where I have all the anime. But 45 DVDs, a wall scroll, a cup, 2 small Nendroids from me, a small Nendroid for my friend, a 1/8 scale figure, a diorama, and the Victor Nikiforov scale figure, as well as Yuri on Ice Charms. That is everything that came out in May. I cannot wait till you guys see the June box. Like, you guys are going to see me freak out about the June box because I bought something I probably shouldn't have bought. But I caved into my inner demons and bought it because it also was on sale, like this Victor. So you guys are going to see that soon. I really can't wait to show you guys what the June box has in store. It's going to be fun. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm glad I could answer some of your questions, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. Bye, everyone.